for runners to wear spandex, but wearing it head to toe along with a cape right here. That's going to turn some heads.
Oh, you bet. Right, get the neck braces ready. Consider this your heads up. If you're in the Midtown Crossing area on Saturday, you'll see a lot of superheroes in capes, and we think that you'll really appreciate the reason why.
Joining us from CASA, Kim Thomas and Dan Hall.
Nice to have you here.
Thanks for the capes. This is great.
I don't think we get to keep them.
You can keep them.
Okay.
No, I'll give it a bag. I'll give it to some young kid that needs one. But thank you. This is very nice.
Yeah.
Talk about this race. I mean, people are going to be able to wear their favorite superhero outfits, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this is our 4th year having the 5K run. Midtown has been sponsored in Midtown for the last 4 years, and so we start out. We've really changed it a little bit to really bring out the superhero in people, because the work that we do every day working with abused and neglected children is so very important, and we want to celebrate those people that are helping kids, but also celebrate the kids, so giving them an opportunity to do something fun.
Well, and who doesn't love it? I'm looking at these pictures that everybody looks like they're having fun.
These are some great adult costumes they got in this picture.
Kidding.
I mean, is it pretty, I mean,
you can go all out.
We are going all out this year. We've got some great costumes. And
Dan, what are you dressing as?
I'm having a custom-made costume.
Custom?
Yes. So Kim and some of the girls back at the office, they've got their hero costumes. I'm more of kind of the villain. I'm going to be Magneto from X-Men.
No,
oh, wow.
You're dirty.
Jeez,
you're dirty.
Yep, totally.
Are you going to run, or are you going to walk? How does this work?
No, I'm directing the race. But we encourage costumes, but they're not required.
Yeah, but if you do dress up, is there a contest? Are we talking prizes for incentive?
There is. Legends Comics and Coffee is sponsoring our costume contest. It's going to be $200 gift cards for the first place male and female costume, and then we're going to have prizes for ages 0 to 6 and then 7 to 12. So even if you got the little ones to push around the stroller, they're welcome to come in.
Even if you're the boss near the starting line, for anybody else who wants to walk, they can. For kids who don't want to do the 5K or can't,
absolutely.
What are their options?
Walkers, runners, all different skill levels are welcome.
I don't want to assume that everybody knows what CASA is.
Right.
Can you explain what CASA is and what's your mission?
So CASA stands for Court-Appointed Special Advocates, and what we do is we train citizen volunteers to advocate for kids in the foster care system. So we're kind of an independent voice. There's a lot of system players, and the whole CASA program started about 35 years ago, but it was because judges weren't feeling like they were getting enough information. So we're appointed to cases to really bring out that child's voice.
And what kind of difference does it make for those kids? Without you, what happens?
Well, I mean, our goal is to really make sure that kids are achieving safe, permanent homes as quickly as possible, and that we're avoiding unnecessary moves, placement changes, school changes, that kids are receiving the stability that they deserve, that they're not in the system for anything that they've done. And so the quicker that we can achieve permanency, the better off their life chances are.
And Dan, you work with volunteers. I imagine they're getting a lot out of these experiences too, knowing they're making a difference for the kids.
They get a lot out of it, and they put a lot into it. The hours that they put in, you know, they're not just working with the kids, they're working with the professionals on the case. They're gathering information, they're making court reports, and these are just regular citizens.
You don't have to have a background in social work or anything like that?
Exactly, no. We train our volunteers, and then they're out assigned to a kid or a sibling group, and then they make sure that that child's voice is heard in the courtroom.
Yeah, and it's very important. It's a huge help to a lot of these kids out there. Let's get back to the race a little bit. There's a lot of activities for kids.
Before and after.
Can you talk about those?
Yeah, so what we're planning on doing is we'll have face painting, balloon art, just fun lawn games, different things for kids to do while the parents may be running the 5K. And then as soon as the 5K is over with, at 9 o'clock, we're going to have the kids run. And that's around the Midtown Crossing area. It's a 1K. And so the kids get an opportunity to kind of show their stuff, have a little fun.
Kids
and then
love that.
I know.
Look what I can do.
And yeah, it's a lot of fun.
My 4-year-old wears his superhero outfit to daycare almost every day. He won't take it.
I'm related to a few of those too. What's the route? Where do you start? How do you wrap around Midtown Crossing?
Well, it's pretty simple. We're going to start down by the amphitheater on the east end of Turner Park there, and we're going to head up Farnham to 42nd. 42nd we'll go over to Pacific, Pacific down to 36, 36 back to Farnham, and then Farnham back into Turner Park. So it looks like a big flag.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Oh dear.
What are you?
Is that you?
Is that you?
Oh my gosh.
That's you.
Don't put it on Facebook if you don't want
Yeah,
it on TV,
Kim, look at you.
That's how we roll.
That's a nice pose.
Super Kim's ready to go for tomorrow.
Super Kim. Is that a
That's
Batman?
hilarious.
Is that a, what is that?
You were
What kind of
blushing.
outfit is
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
it? Hey, do you notice how there's 4 capes on this set, and there's only 2 of them on the people on the set? You have capes there. We
Well,
gotta put those on.
in
If you're
fairness
gonna
to
put these on-
Dan, the cape you're holding is a child size, right?
Child size,
okay.
yeah.
That's okay.
Unfortunately, I'm
You
not
see, I have no
child
problem
size.
with capes.
Yeah, no, I noticed
No,
that.
you don't,
Events like this is you're raising money for your mission so that you can fund the training and keep this going.
Right.
Sponsors are so important.
Right.
Anybody you want to thank now while you have a chance?
Actually, we do have our course sponsor for the event is Kiewit, and so we really appreciate all the support that they've given us to help put this on. We have a couple other people, and I want to make sure I don't miss anybody. Midtown Crossing has sponsored it every year. Cantina Laredo and Black Oak Grill, Clark Creative Group, Herzberg Investment Team of Wells Fargo Advisors, Legend Comic and Coffee, and KMTV and Extra Mile Sports.
Perfect.
You
They're
got
all
it.
listed there too online.
The screen said 7:30 to 10. What time do you want people to show up?
I want people there probably about.
Well, we know what you want. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're going to have people, our packet pickup's going to be 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. on Friday at the CASA office.
So if you're already registered, but can you register that morning?
Yep.
Yep, you
Yeah,
can register morning of, and then I would say probably between 7:15 to 7:30, so you can check in, just grab your
Very
chip.
specific.
But we're going to have a pre-race yoga session
Oh,
in the
cool, yeah.
park by Lotus Yoga. They'll be leading it. So that'll start about half an
Make sure
hour
you're
before
nice
the race.
and loosened up and your
Right.
blood's flowing. Thank you, Dan. It's good to see you.
Yeah,
and
thank
nice
you,
to have
guys.
you. Thank you for being such a
Yeah,
good
thanks a
sport.
lot.
No problem.